Thing I do is that I don't repeat liners.
Uno, dos, tres.
From my last video, like I uploaded the last video I uploaded when I went to my kids' school for their end of term. So I was talking about what is in my bag. Okay, I talked about pocket tissue, and I got few comments talking about asking me when I say pocket tissue, what do I mean? So now I want to show you guys. Okay, so hey guys, welcome back, and today I'm going to be sharing with you some of the things I have done, I have been doing for this year. Made me 18 years in marriage. Okay, and for the past 17 years, let me say 17 years, I have not treated infection. Okay, so I want to like share with you, going through the comments I got from my previous video. I thought about it. Maybe these are the things I've been doing that has made me, stay free from infection. Whenever I go for tests, whenever I do the regular test, I am always free from infection. And I thought to myself to share them with you. Maybe it can also help you. Okay, so backstory: the year I got married, okay, I took in almost immediately, but I did not know. Okay, so when I took in, I think few weeks later, or what, a month and 2 weeks, I didn't know I was pregnant, but I got to know like around when I was like 3 weeks gone. Okay, I now knew that I was pregnant, but towards like 6 weeks, was it 6 weeks? Yes, 6 weeks into the pregnancy, I lost that pregnancy. So why did I lose that pregnancy? It was due to infection. Okay, we called it toilet infection. So we treated the infection that time, and since then up until now, I have not treated infection anymore. Okay, and I'm sharing this with you because I think these are the things I have done, okay, to keep me from having infection or not have treated infection. So these are some of the things. Number one, I always wash my toilet every single day. My toilet, like the toilet seat inside, is always washed every single day. So sometimes I wash it before I start bathing, sometimes I wash it after I'm done bathing, but it has to be washed every single day. That toilet seat has to be clean. So I do that to make sure that there is nothing. I don't have to be afraid of anything, and I disinfect it. I use things like Izal. You guys already know that I buy a lot of cleaning products to just make sure that it's clean. Okay, and then I wash my toilet 2 times a week. I wash on Wednesdays and on Saturdays. It can be in the morning when I'm having my bath, if I'm not in a hurry, or it can be in the night when I'm back. Okay, so I wash my toilet 2 times a week, but I clean the toilet seat every single day. It has to be clean. Okay, another thing I do is that I do steam bath. I do steam bath after my menstruation, after my monthly cycle. I ensure that I do a steam bath. So a steam bath is just you having hot water or warm water, just hot enough water. If you're familiar with our African pattern of bathing, new moms, we use hot water. So I add like salt, I add like Dettol or any antiseptic, okay, that you have in the water, and then you sit down there, open up your legs, and let the steam go in. Okay, this is what I do every single month, okay, to keep that place clean. And another thing I do is that I don't repeat underwears. I just found out that there are women that repeat underwears. I do not repeat underwears. Ensure that you wash your underwears every single day. Some people like to pile up their underwears maybe in a bucket or something and wash it once a week. No, no, no. It is not. It's a no, no, no for me. Okay. Once I take off my underwear, I wash it and I spread it in the bathroom. Then during the day, okay, I send it outside in the sun. But for those days when there is no sun, ensure that they are properly dried. Okay, so I wash my underwears every single day. And when I say underwear, I'm not talking about just your panties. It's also not just your panties, also your bra. I wash them, and I teach my children not to keep underwears, not to soak underwears. No, He said, no, I wash them and ensure that they are properly spread out. Okay. Now, another thing I do is that I use panty liners. I use panty liners. Like, as a woman, you're not supposed to wear your underwears, especially, we have discharge, okay, discharge things coming out from under there, okay. Your underwear touching your, just having a close contact with your vagina can, with, at the long run, sweat and all of the activities can cause infection. So always have panty liners. I'm going to get the one I use to show you guys. I always have panty liners on my underwears, and I teach my children, I buy for them to always have panty liners. Okay, these are the things I have been doing, okay, that I think that has helped me to stay away from every time infection, toilet infection or that infection. So these are some of the things I've been doing. Another thing I do is that I always have pocket tissue. So this is the Paloma pocket tissue. This one is the one I buy. Okay, this doesn't cost anything. This is like 300 or 200 thereabouts, but I buy them in the pack. Okay, so I always have pocket tissue in my bag, okay, in my any handbag or at all. I always have it for the days you have to use public toilet. But I can count how many times I have used public toilet. I don't use public toilet. It doesn't, once I'm out of my house, my mind to use public toilet is shut down. So what happens is that whenever I'm coming back, once I'm close to my house, I will become pressed. I don't know if it happens to some other persons. Once I am close to my house, I'll be coming from somewhere not pressed. But once I am close to my house, I'll be struggling to open the door, to rush into the bathroom. So that is how it works for me, because I just don't trust public toilets. So for the days you have to, maybe, these things, you have to always have pocket tissue. Okay, you use the bathroom and then make sure you're always dabbing. Okay, make sure you always make sure that that place is dried. And then if you cannot buy what is it called, panty liners, you can use pocket tissues as also your liners, your underwear liners, just to make sure that you are clean, just to make sure that you're safe. And another thing, for those of us, I don't just use the bathroom and then get up, especially if I'm at home. I don't just use the bathroom, get up and wear my underwear. Like, no, it is not good. Okay, whenever you will, especially when I'm at home, I will wash, use water and wash, and then I get a tissue from the bathroom, and then I make sure that that place is dried. I put another panty liner or another pocket tissue. Okay, just put it there. Make sure that I am feeling good at all times. Another thing also is that during this rainy season, underwear, no, clothes don't really dry, especially if you don't have dryer. Okay, if you don't have washing machine and dryer, if you're dependent on sun. Okay, if your underwears are not drying so much, like, you're not they are very damp. Okay, what you can do, once the sun has come out, gather all your underwears and use water, use antiseptic, disinfect them, wash them and spread them out in the sun. Or make sure that there is comfort balls in your drawer. You guys have seen me on a regular. I have comfort balls in all our drawers, all our underwear drawers, everywhere. Make sure that they're not having odor. Okay. Another thing is drinking lots of fluid. When I say fluid, I mean water, not carbonated drink. I do not take carbonated drink. So drinking lots of fluid like water helps to cleanse your system. So make sure you drink lots and lots of water. If you're somebody who does not remember to take enough water, another thing you can do, like I did for my daughter, is to set a timer for water. Like every 5 minutes, every 3 minutes, set a timer to remind you to take water. It's very, very, very important as a woman. Okay, it will keep on flushing toxins and keeping your system clean, okay, and well detoxified and well cleansed, I mean. So yeah, these are some of the things I do differently that has made me not to have treated infection for the past 17 years. Okay, so I hope this video is helpful. Teach your children. You know, I'm a girl mom. Okay, so I have more of girls than the boys. So I teach them all of these hygienic ways that has helped me over the years, and I just thought I should share them with you. Hopefully this makes sense to you. Okay, until I come your way next time with something beautiful, until then, please remember that better is not good enough. The best is always yet to come. So what are you doing differently to keep your system clean? Okay, if you're someone who treats infection almost every other month, please look into these tips and see the ones you can take from here, and hopefully work for you. Okay, I'll see you guys in my very another one. Until then, so long guys. Mwah. Bye.